I can't wait for the rest of them. I know tomorrow you're going to start school. Yo, guys, I know it's like, oh, FML, going to start school already. So boring. So sad. No, don't feel sad. You should feel glad. Okay. Why this? Oh, I showed the wrong one? Okay, don't do. Okay. We are still talking about this the last topic, right? Security, globalization, security stuff. So let's see. Okay. So how do we respond to the tension arising from some security impacts of globalizations? I would not want to touch on this first. I would like to touch on this first to, we have done this two already, right? So now we're going to do the study source C and D. How similar are these two sources? I'm still waiting for your answer to come in, your homework to submit. So since nobody wants to submit fair enough, we shall do this now. Yeah, every questions are leading you to a better grades for your prelim as well as your O level. So if you don't want to do, sorry, now I have to enforce, ensure, and enhance and enable you to do it, like it or not. So please take note of this one. So Michael, welcome. We're going to look at this question, these two sources and explain to me source C and D. So what's the question asked for this? Study source C and D. How similar are these sources? So comparison, similarity, differences since they are asked to the extent. Oh, Tianxiang, can you bring down your camera? Bring down your camera. I want to see your face. Why got no face to see me 啊？没有脸见我啊？还是我没有脸见你？啊， some more, you cut your very nice hairstyle. Thank you. That's what I want to say. Okay, let's look at the answer for no, the source for C and D. And then I was randomly picks a few of you to answer this. Okay. Yeah. The person who read will no need to explain. Who want to volunteer? The person who read, no need to explain the source.
Sure, I go first.
你掉进我的陷阱了。The
No,
person who
no,
read
no, no.
is the person that have to explain.
No, and then I'll do with the explanation.
哎呀，开玩笑啦。I mean, I will take everything in order to learn to be improved. Explain and read because your oral is coming. Your explanation is important for your 2-minute presentation for your oral as well. A blog entry on how individual can manage healthcare costs in Singapore. Yeah, can you tell me is this a positive or is it a negative or is it a neutral?
It is neutral. I go with neutral.
Okay, you go with neutral, right? Sure. Let's start reading now. So the rest, I leave it to you while Yaya is reading. My advice is you also have to participate and anticipate. Hey, where's my stupid non-moving? Okay. So let's see whether you all decide whether positive, neutral. So it's good to really sometimes analyze this first. To give you an idea, don't just read for fun. Now everything else, 三思而后行, you must analyze and have a precision of that. Singapore, let's go.
Singapore uses a set of comprehensive medicine and medical components, and the government subsidized to manage healthcare expenditure and hospitalization. These medical schemes are not practically or parents to pay for the share of medical treatment without financial difficulties. However, it may not be sufficient for treatment for rare disease like cancer. Our daughter Chloe is suffering from a rare disease which needs 30,000
300,000,
100,000.
30,000.
Because I was the Chinese the one, it is like the one
哦，
is
对对对
yeah,
对，
yeah, yeah, yeah.
千万、10万、100万、亿万，对。
And only for its treatment. Although my wife and I earn about 8,000 a month, we cannot afford to pay for Chloe's treatment on a non-time bias. Under the current scheme, we cannot use MediSave to pay for Chloe's treatment. This is only after much discussion with the authorities and the doctor's help that we can use MediSave to pay for a portion of the treatment cost.
Very funny, oh. Not you, I'm not saying you, I'm talking about this passage. You're very funny, oh. The parents got MediSave money to pay for Chloe 300,000 of treatments and yet cannot use it. Siao, right? Then why the money for? Oh no, my money have to use this. So 我觉得有时候政府做东西 very rigid, must be go by case basis. So ladies and gentlemen, 以后你们长大了你们觉得东西是可以 be flexible，虽然东西是死的you also have to reason out, but don't use violence for goodness sake Use words against words, okay? So Chloe, what do you think, Chloe? yeah. So what do you think about this paragraph? Please explain.
The inference, the paragraph.
The whole thing.
So the whole thing is like like the first part is explain like what the MediSave and MediShield are for is to like provide treatment for those who are with so it is like provide financial support to decrease the financial burden of Singaporeans. But on the second paragraph, it states that the Chloe's mother, right? Mother or father, her parents are unable to pay for her healthcare using the using the MediSave and the MediShield. And it is after discussion that they can pay a part of it.
So tell me, so this blog talking about healthcare Singapore, is it positive, negative, or you still maintain neutral?
The first paragraph is a positive one, like but the second paragraph is negative, so I still stay with neutral.
Okay, very good. Actually, when you see these kind of sources in your exam, the first thing they're going to take you something. With these kind of things, you can use this for similarity and differences really. You don't believe me? You look at source list. So every time when the exam asks you for these kind of things, usually a source itself got 2 paragraphs. Or even 1 paragraph, you will see the first few sentences positive, the next few sentences maybe neutral or negative. Take note, Okay, wow, Christmas come early from reindeer from Michael Liu. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Santa Claus from Michael Liu. Now, you see, got Santa Claus got lights, Christmas light. Wow, very entertaining and very heartwarming and very unstressful or very relaxed.
Sure. That animal in my background is a moose.
Moose, not reindeer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a moose, but the moose can use for reindeer because reindeer recently they how do you say they how to say in Chinese they riots they 罢工他们说整天鸡蛋糕整天都是我 Rhinos reindeer, so I changed so comparison moose better because 比较 strong Okay, let's move on. Source D. Who want to drink? Thank you. Yeah, I like your gung ho style. 没有人要读These are very typical Singaporean students don't call me, don't call me. 不要叫我老师，你叫我就闲聊 OK 慧茹，你要吗？不要。
You know what? I'll go.
Okay, Mike, go. Wait. I read first. Comments on healthcare caused by Alvin Song. Hey, same surname with me, ex-president of the Singapore Insurance Institute in an article or website. So you see, as an ex-president, there means no more president of the Singapore Insurance SII. I used to take my exam in this place when I was doing my insurance. So is it a positive, negative, or neutral? What do you think, Michael?
I think we have to read before we can make that judgment.
Correct.
I think,
but before you read, based on the provenance itself,
I feel like, yeah, this is gonna be positive, right? Because he used to be the president of like a insurance company. So obviously he's gonna talk good about
Hey,
insurance.
not necessary, oh. Sometimes an ex-principal or ex-what can also say bad thing, like just like ex-PAP member, they can say bad thing about PAP or even Lee Hsien Loong. 可是他们忘记饮水思源。But let's be honest, uh, that's one thing, but you have to see based on the prominence. Before you read the passage, I agree with you, Michael. You need to know before and after, like what Yayet read. She read the whole content itself, he said neutral. After reading, hey, not true, uncle. First paragraph was positive, second one negative. So I think overall I balance it as neutral. No, this is very important. So when you're doing your SPQ questions, be it your history or social study or even your geography. But moving ahead in real life, when you see a person approaching you, first thing is you judge his outlook. Even though they say don't judge a book by its outlook, but you will still judge his outlook by his appearance, by the way he talk, by the way he behave, or maybe the number of hands of tattoos that he has. Same thing, ex-president, you may think is positive. Let's read and see how. Let's go.
Okay. Most Singaporeans, Alvin says, they do not have adequate funds in their MediSave accounts to pay for their own medical bills. He says that the current average individual MediSave balance of $23,260 will not be adequate for the post-retirement period. When people most need medical coverage, even with the added protection provided by MediShield insurance. After taking into account payments for many things, there is no way that the funds in MediSave is enough to pay for the MediShield premiums, according to Alvin. The current rate of medical inflation, MediSave and MediShield will become totally inadequate, he warns.
死了，死了，死了！我没有钱，我等死啊！我可以死，我不可以生病。我病医不好，很多 medical bill. Oh my goodness! So, Alvin, I'm talking about Alvin. Alvin Song. So Alvin Song, you positive or negative, brother? Okay, Michael, what do you think?
I feel like it's negative. He's trying to tell us that, hey, this medical insurance and medical bills are too much already at this point, that these people cannot pay for them anymore. It's just too high. So I think it's negative.
Hey, can you imagine, ex-president, are you surprised or not surprised? I'm surprised. As an ex-president, you say this type of thing. 那你不是 backfire 弄巧反做 or are you going to burn bridges at both ends? Wow.
I feel like
You
it's
see?
just subjective, honestly.
Very true.
Case by
It's
case.
subjective and of course, based on its objective discussion. And by the way, we talk so much. Hey, Michael, what is MediSave? What is MediShield? Imagine, don't answer me first. Hold on. Imagine, guys, if you are listening, if last two lessons I don't explain to you the MediSave, MediShield, MediFund, MediLife, okay, you might be, imagine this is exam come out. What the hell is MediSave, MediShield? Then 就怎么样 ？Okay 咯 ，pay 咯 ，government 嘛，他讲 government right, background information got the 3M right. Not true, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Later we're going to talk about BTO and suspect it may come out like this kind of question because recently it's a very hot topic about build to order flat. That a lot of young Singaporeans couples are not very happy for the waiting time because they want to get married, they want to have houses, they want to have babies, they want to settle there, and the house is so expensive. Then those stay in Singapore, stay in Malaysia, and stay in Hong Kong, whatever it is. So Michael, before we go on, you see, before I came back to the class, I supposed to meet my old friends. I'm so sad one of them I cannot meet today because one of his wife. Oh my goodness. How can I say one of his wife? His wife, Malaysians, got cancer. Say, all the brothers, 兄弟，今天我不可以跟你约会了，因为我的太太在马来西亚医院，从早上听好来9点多还在排队，排到现在3点多。Yeah, I love your expression. What the fish is this, man? And by the way, Michael, do you know, you can ask any of your Malaysian friends, I cross-check, I cross-reference, because the two of my friends who also joined me, all their wives are also Malaysian. I said, hey, really? Malaysia 看医生啊 hospital 是 free 的嘞，free 嘞，as long you're Malaysian free 嘞，then of course 啊 shut up and wait 啦，对吗，Michael？free 吗？So free means a lot of people, right? And then one of his relative went to stay in the hospital in Malaysia for 1.5 months. CT scans and hospitalization, the bills come out to be a lot. But she only pay ringgit 马币300块了。住医院1个月半，在新加坡跟你讲at least 7万块钱呢。我老婆生我的小儿子 already 已经30,000了 because of complication。我 that day 我emergency stay hospital for 1 day only already 1,000 plus。鸡蛋糕我 stay 那边1个月，我跟你讲倾家荡产了，没有 MediSave 的话跟 MediShield。So 议员，I see you never pay attention in my class just now, so I want to torture you lah. Can you tell me what is MediSave?
It is your own money that is saved up to like help you financially for medical purposes.
哎，大哥啊，从那2个礼拜你都已经跟我讲 it's from your own money。今天你也是用 own money，Hello？难道是你老爸的 money？你老婆的 money 吗 ？Which 你讲的没有错，but can you rephrase it 哦？你不会这样讲哦，各位 ，it's definitely your own money. Why MediSave is not your own money 嘞？Sorry 议员，if anyone of you now sorry touch wood sick your parents are using his MediSave to do the payment for you. So it's not really your own money, brother. 议员 you are not，你做工了没有？议员没有，那为什么你讲 my own money？ Get the joke You have to rephrase it. MediSave are people who work, and only people who work, they contribute to CPF. And when they contribute to CPF, certain portion will go to their MediSave to protect them for any medical costs, expenses like hospitalization, surgery. So with this MediSave, only the working adults or working citizens, Singaporeans, were entitled to have MediSave. As for those students and retiring and housewives, they will not have CPS or MediSave. As such, they only tag along to those spouses that they have CPF and with MediSave. 知道吗，Ian? Do your own money. 你也是有 own money Ian 邱慧茹 Michael 雅叶天祥 Zachary and Thomas 你们自己也是有钱那为什么你们没有 MediSave is for people who are working adult. Write down please. It's not for you and money. Wrong statement 不要这样写你在 exam 这样写你完蛋了有 zero. You don't believe Ian, you can ask your teacher. What is MediSave? And see how he reply you. Why you ask? Oh, because I saw past question paper got this thing called MediSave. I don't understand. See how she or he explain to you. So, Tian Xiang, what is MediShield?
Extra protection individuals can buy from other companies.
Which company?
From insurance company.
Company. Give me an example. Don't mute and unmute lah. Unmute first. Don't keep unmute and mute. Unmute first. So which company? What example? Write down AIA and NTUC Income. Okay, write down AIA, NTUC Income or Great Eastern District Company. Okay, insurance company. Well done. Well said. MediShields are another layer to protect you from medical costs. In case your MediSave not enough, and you can use your MediShield to pay some of your expenses when that persons are being hospitalized. Or when their MediSave are really kong liao, then can use the MediShield. Okay? Zach, what is MediFund?
Is it like wait?
Okay, you don't want to talk to me. Yeah, what is
Wait,
MediFund?
wait.
Oh, then you say lah. Because you mute and suddenly I thought you don't want to talk to me.
Is it like for like those lower income families, then like the government will like give them like a certain amount of money for like their medical bills?
Very close to the answer. Very good. How about Hui Ru? What is MediFund?
I'm not sure.
Huh?
I don't know.
啊，哎，不要吓我嘞！你不明白 after the lesson you must keep asking me 嘞。I will find a lot of example. You see a student can ask me 1,000 times. I will answer you 1,000 times or 1,000,000 times. Don't ever say I'm not sure 哈，因为在 exam not sure means the marks bye bye. Okay, never mind 啊。Yeah, what is MediFund?
I thought you already answered the question.
Huh? No, not really.
Oh,
Not really. 它只是对了一半。
like MediFund is like it is an how do you say that? An endorsement
华
fund.
文叫做基金是吗？哈，fund 是基金是吗？
Yeah.
不是那个基金喝那个基金哦，不是是那个喝基金然后有 energy 哦。
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's basically like someone like provides a safe net for the patients who face financial difficulties for with their remaining bills after receiving the government subsidized and drawing on other means of payment, including like MediShield, Knife, MediSave, and cash. Yeah.
Very close. Very simple. All of your two answers are very close to my answer. Remember, 慧茹 when you see MediFund 就是那个人已经他的 MediSave 没有了 ，MediShield 没有人要 protect 他，完蛋，这样我怎么样？我等死啊！政府 no don't worry， we check 有你 account， 哎真的我没有做工了，我70多岁了。我的 MediSave 用完了，我去 chemotherapy， 我没有死还刚好，那我又开 operation， 我用完 MediSave 了那个钱在公积金没有，可是我去 AIA 讲说你已经太老了 ，we gonna not protect you，and by the way you overclaim already， 那些保险金全部 claim 到完啊，可是我现在生病，我要拿药那个 drugs to take no， 这怎么办 ？Don't worry，that's where the 政府机构 ，OK。除了一个基金，就 thanks to all your parents who contribute to your income tax, corporate tax, GST tax, COE tax, whatever bloody tax put inside. So the certain amount 汇入，就把这些钱放在那个 fund 那边，看到谁需要到。Usually 那些人没有 MediSave, MediShield, just take no 汇入。你懂什么是红头巾吗？听过吗？红头巾就是那些3岁woman那些以前那些妈姐那些很波丁那些戴那个红色的帽子是做 construction 的，还是那些工人他做工没有拿到 CPF 的，没有钱，可是他是 Singapore citizen，you cannot leave anyone out 对吗？如果慧茹你是做一个总统一个国家，你一定要对一视同仁，每一个公民都是一样的对待，然后你才是一个好 leader 吗 ？Remember that So what happened? You tell your government, okay, these are the people, like what you Zach and Hui Lu say, very poor thing. Okay. Let's help them. How? Give them money. But they, of course, they don't go to Grand Eagles or Mount Elizabeth 那种 expensive hospital, 对吗? They will go to the government hospital, like what you say, yeah, subsidized. Very good. Then they go. So they have to take medicine. Doctor say, I need the operation. My eyes, 老人眼膜呢，眼睛 cannot see, need the operation, they say few $1,000s. Never mind. All paid by government. And the best thing, Hui Lu, if they are 超过70多岁 like pioneer generation, pioneer 就是 those people born in 1949 and earlier, during the World War II period, they all got government heavily subsidized more than 50%. And on top another 50%. Practically, they don't come out a single cent. Okay? So MediFund those people 真的不可以动到，没有了。No MediSave 也救不了 ，MediShield 也救不了。所以这个 fund 就是全新加坡把那个钱放进去，给这些穷人 贫穷的子民啊，可以看到无微不至的照顾他们的。You tell me which country do that? How many countries do that? A country who do this, I really salute you. So this 3M is really, they really 绞尽脑汁, really with brain juice do it. And by the way, during National Health Scheme in London, England, they also have this. But later they cut down, you know why not? 他们怎么讲 abuse the system. So they're not happy. You know 以前的那个英国人他们有 free milk 的嘞，每天有一包 free 的 milk. Then after that, the new prime minister come and say no free milk. The free milk is only for those old generation. Then the new generation not happy, no. Wow, curse and swear the prime minister. And when the prime minister she died, wow, everyone was so happy, no. Everyone start to drink milk and protest. This is the stupid prime minister who refused us to drink milk. It's like, oh no. You know, everyone citizen got one free bottle of milk is really a very costly. So the money can use in other things. But this is how, sorry, this is live recording, Michael. If Michael become a moose, where are you, Mike? So this is a situation when the West always have a different mentality. They think they always have the rights. But you understand the rights is not everything must be right. Okay? 慧茹明白了吗？记住只要是那个 fund 就是给那些贫穷人，没有 Medisave, Medishield 的。So clear, first layer is a Medisave to save for medical bill. Okay, let's go. I can repeat and repeat again because this is super important. As long as you're a Singaporean citizen or PR, you need this and you have to take care of yourself and take care of your aging parents. If one day your parents decided to come to Singapore, or your parents decided to become Singaporean citizens, or your parents are really Singaporean citizen, okay? Ian, Ye, Kian Xiang, Zachary, Michael, and Hui Ru, and Thomas. One day your parents decided to be Singaporean, you know there's a lot of money in the Medisave, Medishield, Medisave ordinary account and retirement account. This the money is for them to 养老的. So by one day, if I die, if Uncle Raymond die, all this money will not go to my coffin, Michael. The money will not go to government. The money will not go to Michael Liu. The money will go to my children. You know what I mean? So now you understand. No, I'm not joking, Michael. Really, this money is really 你的父母亲的血汗钱啊。No, 真的。我不相信你们需要用到 Medisave. I seen a lot of my ex-student poor thing, when their parents are not working and they have to use the Medisave. It's very sad. Okay? Well, let's go to the answer for this one. Thomas will not be coming in, so it's okay. Look at this one here. Pay attention. Pay attention. So similar, common criteria, as both sources are on the issue of cost of healthcare. So you have to detect, right? So yeah, you are good. Talking about the cost. Okay, Michael, what do you think? I did not ask Michael. So Michael, what do you think about these two? You haven't explained, so go.
You mean source D and source E?
No, D. First
Just
paragraph
D.
and second paragraph.
Oh, first paragraph, second.
So it's negative, You say it's negative, right?
Yeah, it's negative I feel like it's negative.
What is the first paragraph tell you?
So the first paragraph is basically Mr. Alvin Soong, his name is, it's basically telling, Song, Alvin Song, he's double O. He says that...
Actually, the pronunciation, you say it's S-O-N-G, you say it's S-U-N-G, you say it's S-H-O-N-G, but 全部都是宋朝的宋。
Song, okay. So,
对，唐宋叶明清。
He's basically saying that Singaporeans no longer have like the current Singaporeans, average Singaporeans, Medisave balance is not enough to cover, just basically not enough to cover like post-retirement, any kind of medical bills after that. He's basically saying, my bad. He's basically saying that the amount of money that they have in their Medisave account is no longer enough for them to cover their medical bills. And then in the second paragraph, he's basically saying that, again, reiterating that there's so many things to pay for. After like using the MediSave account to pay for so many things, they are no longer able to continue paying for something called the MediShield premiums. And then, yeah, he just says that the money will not be enough, so MediShield will become useless. And yeah,
Actually, to be honest, he's actually, I think when he was president, he might have implemented, I presume, this is a real life situation. He might have doing his best to make healthcare system more affordable and this and that. But every time when he propose things, he might be rejected. Or when he's out of this SII, he had cooked up a lot of grievances, so agony. So he decided to bring out, he said, I'm an ex-president in insurance company. All this year, I know how bad it is when I see cases coming in and then fight for them, especially for those cancer patients, very serious. I hope one day my dream is to see that someone can have a medicine or drugs to really eradicate the total surface of cancer in the world. The time will come, to be honest, since we can eradicate the TB, chickenpox, smallpox, and others, even viruses. I think it's a matter of time. I hope the day I'm still alive to see that. So this two paragraph is being sarcastic. So Michael, joke. You don't need to tell me how much your daddy give you pocket money. Don't need to tell me. I just give you an example. So tomorrow your dad say, oh, son, hey, tomorrow school start. They say, yes, dad. Okay, I'll give you $2. Look at his face. Ian, your daddy also give you $2. Hui Ru, $2. Zack, $2. 天祥 $2. Ian $2. 雅叶 $2. Then 你跟你 daddy 讲，你叫我吃草吃 salad 是吗？ Oh yeah, son, you're a bit fat. Cut down your weight. What the? You laugh, right? So the moment your father give you $2, what is the implications? Daddy, are you okay? Are you retrenched? Are you unemployed? Or are you my 4D 买到没有钱给我？Or what happened? 妈咪没有给你零用钱The money is controlled by your mom, is it? So that $2 is what? Definitely not enough, right, Michael? Come on, $2. 吃什么？ Hey, I got one student, Michael. Every day is $50. Every day, no. The $50 is not like I give you 1 week $50, it become $40, $30. If the student first day $50, how much you spend? $10. Okay, never mind. You keep the 40. Next day you give $50. How much you spend? $5. You keep the 50. Every day $50. It's not cut. You think how? Every day $50. You stay in Sentosa Glove. His father on a yacht. He come to school with Ferrari. Yeah, you want to be his friend? You want to? You confirm? Every time I see him during that school time, everyone flood to him. Hey, Michael! Wow, $50 every day. Come, 我请你们吃饭. Can you imagine his wallet? But poor thing, he's the only boy in the family, and he's a special needs. Do you think it's good? The father indulged with money. Is the money considered as love, or really the tangible love, as money gift, as a love? Or do you prefer your parents to sit with you and eat? I have student 30晚妈咪死掉，爸爸跑掉，哥哥 have to quit the job to pay medical bill。他30晚要去 7-Eleven 买杯面，吃团年饭。他吃到一半，他说我说 why don't you stay in the 7-Eleven got light got aircon？ 他说不要，我要回去我要回去家里陪妈咪。那妈咪是那个 portrait 的，那妈咪死掉，说妈咪一个人在家里很孤苦伶仃。我买了2个杯面，他吃跟我吃 ，I tell you I was real like shit man。妈咪中 cancer 死掉嘞 ，true story 嘞。你们真的有福中文有什么有福什么？身在福中不知福哎。I heard that say huh? Then how? Like that also. Life has go on right. I salute him, man. I really salute him. Today he's a commando officer. I even went up and get a big packet and say 祝你身体健康。这 no need. No. please pay back to the next person to need help. So I can feel that this Alvin Sung is really frustrated. Wow, 23,000, enough or not? Not enough. So just now my friend was discussing, you cannot sick in Singapore. Like if you fall sick, there's a lot of medical bill. In Malaysia, it's free. But then my the other sister saying, still, why go and queue out? If you are a cancer patient, cancer patient, why you queue out? Do not. So, guys, now you understand our social study is really hit to the real part of it. Their life expectancy, the real life situations. Okay, so thank you. I feel that the 2 paragraph is confirmed negative, and it's bringing a message across right now. A message across to wake up people that you need to work no matter how. And just now I met my friend, they are all 60s. One of them is older than me. I'm the youngest. Say, wow, I'm already 60 plus already. Say, why you need to work? Say, I need to work because this is Singapore. Then how about Malaysia? Malaysia also need to work but don't work so stressful. Then I'm thinking, why? Why is it different? Why is that? Because Malaysia and Singapore or even China? Do you think now? Then I ask, hey, I say, bro, since you every time travel in Japan and his office is in Beijing, so I say I want to go to Shanghai. What do you think? Is Shanghai a good place to go? Say Shanghai is very cosmopolitan. Well, Beijing is more cultural place. Shanghai is more business oriented, so different. And now China has 8 different industry about IT. Wow. What got to do with medicine, medicine? Hey, standard of living increased. Your Ye Nai last time live on the passion of the government. Your parents don't. Hey, hello, 5,000 salary enough to survive now. Look at China, a lot of them are Gaokao, so stressful. If you say Singapore is stress, what is stress? So now you understand this government exporting MediSafe, MediLife. Don't talk about MediLife, then you're more confused. MediLife is the word means forever, can cover you. That one is another scheme. I'm not sure your teacher will explain all these things, but I feel it's very important. So that when you study it, you feel, oh, there's a need of urgency. Okay? As both sources are on the issue of cost of healthcare in Singapore. The same things that, can you apply this? Can you write down? There are a few topics that the government is talking. Can you write down the cost of car? Can you write down? Agree or not? COE, the cost of car. Then the cost of housing, right? Housing, then the cost of education. Hey, I can tell you, Michael, seriously, I got one student in real life. The father went to the 奶奶家去偷 jewelry 去赌博鸡蛋糕。then 奶奶是拿那个纸皮嘞，我跟你讲，我看到 I cannot take it 嘞，亲生儿子偷妈妈的 jewelry 去赌博，而且是从监狱出来诶。What the? Feel like saying the F word. Sorry. So no, you know what happened, Michael? He came to me and said, "Sir, I passed my IT. I'm going to become poly. So okay, very good. He's still a leader. He came back to help in the NCDC. Civil defense one. Then after that, few years later, he come back. Sir, I think I can go university. Go lah. But my grandmother working alone. I think I need to come out to work. I say no. You continue to study, but sir, university very expensive, leh. I know. You know what? If you have friends like that, don't stop them for not going pursue education. Go to see your MP. You know what's MP now? 议员. Go and look for MP and ask for help. And true, he went, he got a bursary scholarship. Honestly, I don't feel like quitting my education job in Kuo Presbyterian. I love that school so much. I can write books of all my students, but sometimes circumstances change me. Okay, so cost of living, of healthcare, the car, the building, which is flat, and the educations. And what is the next one that is most costly? Can anyone tell me now? Tianxiang, what's the most cost of living that is so high in Singapore? Everyone must say, Tianxiang. 我已经讲了3个了4个。天香，快点来，宝贝。我等一下要吃宵夜的。
Education.
Education 我讲了。I come back to you，议员。
housing.
Housing 我讲了。
Wait, then expenses.
Hello, brother. Expenses are all these. Hey, housing also expensive. Car also expensive.
Yeah,
Hey,
life,
huh?
like life expenses.
Hello, this all are not life expensive. 你欠扁了。
Wait, what do you call it? Like the food and like.
Thank you. Cost of foods. Well done. The daily makan one的 right 吃的 well done. Cost of food. Yes. Well done. 慧茹
Oh, transportation.
well done, man, bro. Good transportation. Lucky you never say cost of makeup. Very expensive. No, I need to make up myself. Okay. Hello, Michael. 他们女人需要 make up，uncle 也需要 make up 吗？我要保养青春。你笑什么笑？虽然我没有头发，可是我要保。诶，我靠这个你吃饭的嘞 ，brother。Okay, Michael, what is the cost of living? That's so expensive.
Electricity.
Sorry again.
Electricity.
Oh yes. Utility bills. Well done. Write down utility bills. Water and hello. You got electric also need water, right? 对吗？Hey, water is more important than electric. Okay, so utility bill. Well done. I didn't think of that, to be honest. Yeah. What is the cost of living? I mean, cost of expenditures in Singapore?
Cost of what?
你看啊，新加坡很贵吗？ The cost of healthcare is expensive. Cost of education, cost of food, cost of transport, cost of utility bill 就是那个水电费。Then cost of education, cost of COE car right now 啊 and then cost of building housing 啊，还有什么很贵啊？
I'll go with food is it right?
讲了，
Housing is it? Car is it?
嗯
Car is it right?
嗯，
Public transport.
讲了 ，sorry，慧茹讲了。
Public transport is not part of car. That
那
is
transport 他讲 transport 吗？对吗，慧茹？
no.
他讲 transport， sorry。
Luxuries.
啊，对 ，yeah, luxury is good, well done。昂贵的那些，好像 Louis Vuitton, yes. That's why got GST increase, well done. The GST increase is for luxury good, well done, yeah. 就是要 tax 那些很有钱人啊，就像我这样哦，Michael, I'm very rich one 呢。You know rich one, rich in knowledge only. Rich in knowledge 啦 bro. 哎呀 I don't stay in Sentosa Club 啊。I cannot imagine oh. Oh, stay in Sentosa Club, come to school say I'm late because my father can't start the yacht. Huh? 哇，我的游艇，我 daddy 不可以上那个游艇，哇，这样以后你坐 helicopter 了。Okay, exactly. Cost of what?
COE.
我讲了。
Education.
讲了。很多嘞，其实还很多嘞。啊
Utilities.
讲了，那个 Michael 讲了。讲不出来。Can you think of it? 天翔，在。给啊
Clothing.
，clothing 啊。Did you say clothing?
Yes, is it counted?
Okay, can you put that cost of standard living of daily expenses like clothing? Thank you. How about 天翔
Water.
Water 讲了 ，Michael 讲了。
like housing rent.
Rental, yes, cost of rental, 对。You're right, well done. Cost of rental, yes, it's very expensive. Can you write down one more? Is cost of retirement. You see your parents going to retire in another 10, 20 years times. This is where the cost of retirement, it means the aging populations, like the medical bills, all these cost of retirements means that they are all their necessity goods. Thank you very much. Let's go. In showing that healthcare cost in Singapore is expensive, similar, provenance and content are both same. This is evidence. I'm very tired. Wiru, are you able to read this?
This is evident in source C, which state that a rare disease like cancer can cost up to 30,000 annually.
Should be 300,000, right? Just now I remember you say 300,000. Yeah, okay.
For treatment. Source D also state that the medical cost is so high that even with
Wait, it's how much? I think it's not this then. It's 23,000.
23,260.
Wait, I bring it down here first. Sorry.
In
Okay,
the
Kara.
MediSafe account. Singaporeans Singaporeans still do not have adequate funds in their MediSafe account to pay for their medical bills.
So I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you are now 16 years old. In 10 years' time, for the girls will be in 7 years' time. When you graduate from your university, the moment you come out to work, you not only have to pay your study loans, unless your parents sponsor you, that's a different story. If you are taking your bank loans, you start to pay for bank loans and then start to work. The best is I've seen a lot of my ex-students, Michael, who are now in JC or even in JC, or now you also in university. My ex-student, they will always call me a very funny one. Uncle Raymond, got part-time job for me or not? Or tuition 有人要学华文吗？ Then 我就跟讲，你不要讲有人要学 pole dance 吗？ Pole dance, yeah. What's wrong with pole dance? It's still also exercise, man. So the student asked me, like ex-student say, I got job like part-time, like all this. Yeah, you see, they really start to know the emergency, the importance of saving, the importance of investment, the importance of enough like saving for raining days. Like when you go older, you understand why. It's not just Singapore. I mean, honestly, I don't mind. I see all your faces. If one day, not if one day, when you can not, I cannot, wait, let me rephrase. One day when you go to university, and you will go to university, Michael, my advice is don't take the local use. I'm not saying that NTU, NUS, SMU no good. In fact, NTU and NUS are one of the top 10. And I just talked to my friend, 慧茹，你懂北京跟还有另外一个什么清华对吗？ They are now top 2 in Asia 嘞。 Beijing and Tsinghua top 2 in Asia. Right? How I wish I'm born in your era. The first thing I'll go to Beida. I love Beijing University. The world is yours. And you don't want to be book smart, then I think something wrong with your brain. Seriously. Because everything is AI now a lot, seriously. So you see, the cost at 23,000 is just a few years ago. Now it's going to be 50,000. And how? How are you going to support your aging parents? And how are you going to support your in-laws? Let's say your wife or your husband is the only child, like me. We do different. We know your turn difference. Okay, I read first. In terms of the effectiveness of MediSave and MediShield schemes in making sure healthcare is affordable. Right now, when you see this kind of cost of expenditure right now, affordability, acceptability, and then the most sustainability, and also what else? Efficient and effective. All right, carry on. Saucy.
Source C state that MediSafe and Source C state that MediSafe and MediShield are effective. This is evident in Source C that states these schemes allow particular all Singaporeans to pay for their share of medical treatment without financial difficulties. However, Source D states that MediSafe and MediShield are not effective. This is evident in Source D that state that with the current rate of medical reflection, MediSafe and MediShield will be totally inadequate.
Remember, Michael, when you're doing difference in comparison, you must use the magic word that I highlighted, however. So imagine your son come to see you, all of you. How come you want to go Hwa Chong and you don't want to go Catholic? Or the girl, how come you want to go Raffles Girl and don't go St. Nicholas Girl? So you compare, right? So your son and daughter say, Daddy, because I like to go Hwa Chong, this. However, Catholic is good, but I don't think they have the CCA I want. Michael, fair enough. Imagine your son is fencing, fencing, or volleyball. Or then no, Catholic is very famous for table tennis. OK， so 慧茹，你的女儿说妈咪我要去RGS， 为什么？因为 RGS 有 choir 唱歌，而你的女儿唱歌真的很好听，可是St. Nicholas 没有唱歌，你懂我意思吗？So they is a persuasive， 你怎么说服你啊？The word that use however, thus, hence, and therefore. These are very simple words in English, and if you don't use it to support your argument, it's then bloody stupid. Even the lawyer also use all these words now, please. Okay, thank you. So now let's look at the tone, my dear. So the tone is also different. How do we know the tone? Remember just now I told I told Michael, right? Yeah, if you're there, yeah, I can't see your face. Okay, I see your face. So just now I told Michael, say no, the tone is very sarcastic, right? The Alex Song, they say that negative. I think 他已经憋不住了。他跟大家讲，我终于不用做 president 了，我可以讲我的真心话出来。I can feel the things, the people there. After all, I've been working all this year. The same thing as an ex-teacher. I can feel my colleagues. Sometimes I met them. Recently, I met them in the 100 years anniversaries in Kuching. I can feel them and say, wow, I never see you. How you feel? Yeah, okay, like that. We still have to go back during June holiday to help the Sec4 students. I think of myself when I was in Kuching. I also went back to June holiday. I also think of myself when it comes to December, I have to go there to support my class who are NA getting their N-level result. I also think of my class when they are in January, express student, they're getting their result and cheer with them when they get well with the result. So the tones is positive or negative. It will never be neutral in social study, in my opinion. It's either you say yes or no. Wait, are you ready? Let's go. Start from here.
So source C is balancing its tone.
I really can't hear you. I'm so sorry. I really cannot hear you. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Are you having a sore throat?
我这两天嗓子
你失声了 ！Oh my god， 他失声嘞！慧茹，你笑得对吗？你不开心啊？他失声，你很高兴啊？失声啊，失去那个声音啊！你在讲什么？你在想什么？无聊啊你。OK， 对不起。You lost your voice, is it？
就是讲话就是很不一样，说话声音。
I don't get you. I'm a bit blur. 其实讲话不一样。你在发育，你声音变了。
不是，我这两天嗓子痛。
对了，失声啦，声音失去了嘛。会杨毅笑得这么开心失声。Hello, excuse me, mind your words, please. Okay, so sorry. Then you don't need to read, okay? 天祥 no, 天祥读了。Zachary, are you ready?
Yeah. Source C is balanced in its tone, as it shows both the benefits of the scheme as well as the loopholes. This is evident in Source C, which states that these schemes are generally comprehensive, even though it may not be sufficient for treatment for a rare disease like cancer. However, Source D.
No more. Okay, yeah, good. Okay.
However, Source D is biased in its tone, as it only shows the negative aspects of the scheme. This is evident in Source D, which states that there is no way that the funds in MediSafe is enough to pay the MediShield premiums.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Please don't slap me and punch me and use the effort on me. All of you serious. Please look up here, please. When you're reading the Alex Song one, Hui Ru. Okay, Michael, you know it's negative, so I leave you alone first. So Yeah, if the rest of you agree that Alex Song is negative, please thumbs up, please. Please thumbs up. No, when Michael is reading that time, negative lah. Can feel now. You can send it, quick Yaya can sense it now. No, I want to ask before I review my answer. Okay, 天祥这一言 can feel it 天祥，你会感觉到吗 ？Okay， 谢谢雅燕。Zach, I can't see your face. Can you do a thumbs up or thumbs down？ 天祥，你会感觉到吗？为何你感觉到哦？天祥，你感觉到吗？你感觉不到啊？你感觉到？你不感觉到他在讽刺，在 being sarcastic 啊 ？Serious 啊 ？Why? Tell me, tell Uncle why. Be honest. Because I used this in my NE class last time, Michael. My student roughly said, wait, how the hell you know this is negative? 他们很 innocent 来的 how the F you tell me is negative? Tell me, show me. Michael, how the F should I show him? I'm not Alex. So this is where Alex, this is where Alex, sorry, this is where Michael, I confused already, guys. Oh shit. This is where when you're reading your comprehension passage, it's the one that text me, the one, the friction one is the most difficult. The last one, the comprehension is factual, is very easy. The friction is the one who tests out your emotions, your psychological, your feelings, or what you feel about the paragraph. So same thing. If you cannot detect the negative, you have to, very worried if you can't, because you are quite, I mean, not saying stupid, you're quite not, how should I say, innocent about it, because this is how you are. You're not stupid. But any student, people say, hey, stupid, can't you see already, say already? But you say that just cannot detect the tone. 怎么办呢？不用紧，天祥，你要看到，你要大概再读多2、3次，你就知道了。So, ladies and gentlemen, when you're reading that particular source, if you still cannot understand, read at least 2 to 3 times. Trust me. You will slowly, surely, and definitely detect out the tone. Yeah. Get me now. So Ian, I say, Ian, you're very good in telling lie, huh? I didn't know that, no? So am I sarcastic to you, no? How can you know? How do you detect that I'm being sarcastic?
Cause
You're right, I'm being sarcastic, but how do you know? You see? How do you explain? You hold on, Okay. No, Michael, that day, I didn't tell you this story, I was at North Point. I was walking, then my wife wanted to buy dessert, 甜品给 my mommy. Then okay lah, you buy. Then I was carrying a lot of things. I put something on the bench. And the bench is for those the fitness club. Okay, the bench usually are for those the staff to talk to the customer to sign up for fitness the gym So I put there. Put there only a while. Then the staff came out. Excuse me, or like that. This space is for the staff only. Please don't put your thing there. So you know what I say? Okay, I take away. Then he say, thank you. You know how I reply him? I reply her, you are most welcome. I took a most welcome. Then my son, straight away can detect, Daddy, are you being sarcastic? 他还走没有远呢，他走不远。Yes, I'm very sarcastic. You mean I put the thing on the table will collapse? Oh my God. You saw me, I'm just waiting. 你不爽啊？单挑了，叶问、咏春、后人。No, I'm not going to do that, Michael. Please. Ian, I'm not going to do that. But what I'm saying that, come on, can't you just use a bit of intelligence? Michael say, sorry, sir. I don't mind you put your thing here, but later if my colleague come to use the table, I hope you don't mind they move your things away. Is it better, Michael? Is it better? Correct or not? You talk like that better. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I will move the thing once your staff want to need it. Hey, you see an old man like me putting the thing there, give me a chance to put there lah. 一个老阿伯. So Ian, you're very good in telling lies, huh? So what does it mean? 哎，快点嘞，我要教其他东西嘞，宝贝。
Like you say like very, so it's like the intensity.
Yes, yes. Not only intensity, I'm drilling to your brain skull. Hello, wake up, seriousness. Telling a lie is seriousness. True or not? You cannot do that. It's bringing the message across in a very deep thoughts and telling you, hello, you better wake up. One more time you tell any lies, you're going to get it. Something like it's a very strong warning. Get it now? 天下明白吗？天下。所以你要 get used 有时候你看到哪一些 source 不明白天下，两个 the teacher say this source is like that, but I don't agree with her or with him. But I say this, then let me check. Don't keep quiet. Don't just that 8 to 9:30 and that's it, go home. In fact, you're at home, sorry. Finish already, then forget it. Ask, hey, do you know last year, all my Sec4SS students, after the lesson, they send non-stop a lot of messages to me. Hey, Uncle Raymond, how come this teacher marked me like that, my SS like that? How come this class don't have? Please send to me. I'm desperate. I'm sadist. I like to see this type of thing. Send to me. 大哥，你抽烟啊？要来灯吗？ I like that. I just like the way you do that. Hey, where's my secret? I also got secret. Huh? What the? Take it easy. All right. So I just thought about this. How reliable is source E about the affordability of healthcare? Remember, anything to do with the cost of living, use the word affordability. Affordability, not affordability. So we have a lot of topic about cost of living, cost of standard of living, the healthcare, the educations, the BTO, all these things. Okay, so we'll stop here. We completed this. Now every sources I want to explain as detailed as possible, so you will not lose any single mark. Okay, this one discussed the season done already. Done. Okay, so we're going to move on to next week. We're going to do this. Oh, next week is first already, 是吗？天祥 next week 是不是 first 啊？天祥 can you check for me now, 天祥 why you angry with me already? Don't talk to me. Okay, thanks, yeah. So, 天祥 is it 1st of July? Or 30th? 30th of July, right? 30th of June, sorry. Okay, so we discuss this. Now let's move on to this one here. HDB scheme that applies to single. Singles, okay, you all got homework to do for this one now. Pay attention. So imagine now you are the minister of one of the PAP, and the people come and tell you, hey, 议员啊，部长，我现在有一个老母亲老爸我还没有结婚，我不想结婚，因为我是 gay。 What you against LGBT, Michael? No. Singapore recently got a couple gay married, no, so lovely, no. Wow. And then the Thai also, Sawadee Krap, they also agree the same-sex marriage. You got problem? No problem, no. So you cannot like that, please. We have every right to be a gay or lesbian or transsexual, whatever. But now joke aside, they also 没有害人嘛，对吗？慧茹，慧茹，我忘记啊，你记得喝多一点罗汉果的水，还有菊花茶。If your throat, okay, 罗汉果，hello, the next 2 months you got breathing coming, your oral, your throat now must keep 100% good, so 你要喝你去那个福华那个店，福华店那边I think you know if you go shopping center 福华，你买几支罗汉果，然后你跟他讲你喉咙痛，你叫他放那个珍珠粉放进去，给他吃消痰。Okay, if not, then you go to the pharmacy to buy some a sore throat medicine, or there's a spray, there's a one kind of spray, can spray. You say, I got sore throat, I want to spray. Ask for it, okay? Take care of yourself. If anything you need help, let me know, okay? So to ask for any help. Thanks, Widow. So guys, now This is the case, not gay lah. Sorry, I might just pulling your leg. So let's say, old couples or a person at age 35, he or she is single. He just don't feel like getting married. How can you help him, Zachary? So you are reading now, huh? You're reading here. How are you going to help him or help her? So this is the information right in front of you now, huh? So it's a case study, huh? Yeah, cannot show you below, huh? You know, I give you the answer already. Hello, Zachary.
Sorry.
So now you're the minister. This guy is 35 years old, is either single or divorced. He asks you for help to get a house. Because he's saying very, very expensive. How can you help this 35 years old? And he tell you he's an engineer or he's working in an engineer as an engineer.
I'm not sure.
No. In my class got no IDK. Your people come to you, you cannot say I'm not sure. Let me think about it. I feel that there's a solution, but I need some time to think. Don't now brain now cannot say I'm not sure. You got 4 months to go for your exam. Don't give me that kind. I'm not sure. You
Yeah, I
die
need
there
some
to
time.
and you die there to beef up your brain cell. You cannot let your brain cell to lay off, relax. Yeah, what will you do?
Like, how do I say? Like, what can I do?
35岁 ，single，他是工程师engineer 不是 engineer，他想要买屋子，你怎么帮他？
He's 35岁, he's an engineer, he wanted to buy a house. How do I help him?
Yes,
Right?
you are MP， 你是部长。
Yeah, I think, I think I'll go with like trying to like, let him get married and then like,
Let him get what?
and then buy a house. Yeah, that's my
Let him
solution.
what? Let him get married 啊？
Yeah, that's my
我说
solution.
你做红娘啊？
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Okay, fair enough. So you encourage him to get married, but say I don't want to get married. I just want to buy the house. So that means if I don't get married, I don't get house. Then sorry, you know what happen? They don't vote for you already. True not? You have to please the person. Get back to you. How about you, Michael? What will you do?
Marry him.
Marry them? Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
you're gonna have a civil war, man, bro. You're gonna have a civil war. Good luck to you. Don't tell people you are my student. After he kill you, he come and kill me. 鸡蛋奉师傅，教什么徒弟 ？Bury them， 我 bury 你们一起啊！我们不能
No, I said marry.
哦 ，marry， 我听成 bury 的，sorry， 我们不能同生同日生，我们就同日死吧。marry them， 我就是不要 marry， 可以吗？哎呦，你整天叫人家 marry，OK 啦 ，OK。difficult 咩？议员 ，What do you think？
Ask him like go like invite his friend
invite friend
that is like single.
Then what do you do?
Then like they
So you invite the friends together to buy a house. You think Hui Lu?
I don't know how to say in English, so can I say in Chinese?
好吧，洗耳动听。
就是可以让 他就分期付款那个房子，然后减少他需要支付的首付，然后就是相当于他每个月还钱去银行，但是减少他还钱的那个利息。
哇哦，谢谢你部长，我很高兴认识你，我会投你一票，加油加油加油！笑什么笑？你们大家笑了整天叫我结婚，我就是不想结婚，不可以吗？我要做单身族，鸡蛋糕。You are right. We can do it in the installments. I know this house will be. You see, let's be honest. 如果他还到一半，他死翘翘怎么办？True not. Then who is going to bear the cost of the house? But because we are living, remember in issue 1, we talk about being a gracious society. Everyone must have a shelter. Remember the MASLOW Maslow theory, the basic needs. So yeah, you cannot afford, never mind, we pay by, okay, maybe use the 10% or borrow from bank, I don't care how, but the 10% is a must, you put the money inside. Then every month you pay to HDB an installment. So they feel good about it. That means they are committed to have a house. That means they cannot give up this house and they continue to work hard for it. This is supposed to be the culture. You see, in other countries like Americans and UK, you see, all they got free, not say free, I mean, a lot of subsidy, and yet you see, they don't make use of it. Thank you very much. So, who else have say, 天祥，你讲了吗？
The government can offer them the choice to buy resale flats.
Yeah, resale flat more expensive. New flat is much cheaper. Yes, yeah, resale flat are those flat maybe you are very quite old already. Don't have. Oh, by the way, Tian you're right. In Japan, there are a lot of old folks that give out their house. Either they are so old and then their children don't stay because Japan is 他们有那种乡下. And then I saw recently in TikTok, this 外国人老外 will go down to Japan, to different parts of Japan to look at all those old houses and it's still very new. But sadly to say, these are old people who die in the house. Then nobody know. After a few months later, they say, "Hey, how come I never see this old man or this uncle auntie?" Then later they found out they died at home. Just to clear out the body. Of course, if you scared that the house is haunted, then 我没有话讲了，鬼屋。But if you are not superstitious, 你不怕这些东西 you move in, and there is a house, you see. And yeah, these are also mature area, but very ulu. That means they are away from the substations, MRT, pretty far away. These are a lot of places in Japan now. A lot of houses are empty. But here in Singapore, the land is limited, but we have a lot of agings. Okay, a lot of aging people, like maybe they stay in 5-room flat, then they decide to sell and downgrade and move on. Yeah, you're right, resales. Let's go. So how they do it? You say you can only choose between a HDB BTO or resale flat. The BTO option is cheaper, but more restrictive and also require a much longer wait. So if a single cannot wait, then too bad. So most of them, you're right, buying resale flat. Sales of balance flats are also an option, but they are just restricted. So depends on your needs. And look at, you see, and just a quick one I run through, is the ceiling must not be more than 7,000. If you are more than 7,000, sorry, you cannot buy. So you're right, EN, joint scheme. So 4% to buy, so very simple. So if the 4 of the friends are all 35 years old, okay, they can buy. Please, they are not gay or lesbian, for goodness sake, don't. They are normal human beings. Don't keep thinking they're LGBT. So this 4% they move in. So maybe this one they take one room and they share the dining room and share the house. And how they divide the house later on, they say, for example, a married couples or best friend to apply for a flat. So it's to make sure that Singapore right now, Singapore government is to make sure that everyone have a shelter to cover. Everyone has a house to live, to feel secure. And then that's why they sing this song. This is home truly where I belongs to. Apart from BTO and resale flats, you can also apply for executive condo. So you see, there are people who are 40 years old, like some of my friends who are very 40, very rich, are single. And the best thing on Ian, okay, they got children. They are not married, got children. How come Ian? How come Tian Xiang, Zachary, Michael, Yaye, Guiru?
Adoption.
Adoption what? Adoption what? Adoption dog law. 这是我儿子，哎，你儿子几岁叫什么名？你看到是4条腿。A lot of this nowadays, a lot of singles 这是我的女儿。那我的狗也是叫我也是叫她女儿。Sorry to say, you're right, Michael, adoption. And so they do some even very expensive. They can buy property overseas. Well, that's the life, huh? Like my friend today I met now, they also have property in Malaysia, buying condo and rent out. So for what retirement? So Ian, you see, they are all well-to-do people, and yet 他们没有嫌那个钱少，对吗，慧茹？Who say 哎呀，我钱太多了，不爽，神经病。The total monthly household income ceilings in CC must be not exceed 16,000. So if your salary exceeds 16,000, EC, by the way, is called executive condo, and it's under so-called governments. But if you are staying in condo now and it's not EC, it's called private condos. So you only can buy private condo if your salary and you and your wife or your husbands or you yourself who earn 20,000, if you are the CEO of the company, every month 20,000, of course you cannot buy this already. You either rent a very expensive place or a HDB flat rent out, or buy your own condominium or landed property. Okay. So this one, I give you 30 seconds to read. This is not very important. Just read. If you feel like reading, read. This is in case they come out like this kind of things, then you must know the background information. Okay. Now, Hui Lu, you know what is vice versa? 懂哦，彼此 two way okay. Yaya, you know how Yaya, vice versa, 懂啊? Oh, good. This one very common to use. Okay. So first time applicants purchasing, let's see, with a non-resident spouse, 就是说 if your husband is a non-Singaporean, your wife is non-Singaporean, you can ask for this grant. If you are buying for first time with two single person, you can ask for this grant. So you see, there are many tiers, many categories for people to buy house. So in case you come across a soft-based question, I tell you, my daughter and my son got married, but no house, wait until so long, how come? Is it true or not? Now look at it. True, if they want to wait for a house, it take about 7 years, 5 years. Like my daughter recently, Ian, she and her boyfriend is going to buy a BTO. You check, you know, by 2028, then the house completed. 还要等4年呢，他已经25岁了，要等4年。Can you imagine 以后你跟你的太太要买 BTO 怎么办？ My advice is buy a BTO flat first. Okay, it's a chance given to you, and it's very heavily subsidized by government. 然后你住了5年Ian，你跟你太太住了5年，然后你卖给别人，你还赚钱呢。新加坡的屋子卖掉还得赚钱，然后你那个赚钱，你可能你到时你有2个孩子，你要买更大的地方你再住，那住几年后你不想住，你再卖，你还赚钱。Of course the house will getting more and more expensive There's no such thing getting less cheaper away. Remember, single buying and EC are not eligible for any housing grant So if you are buying executive condo, of course 如果一个人可以买 EC， 就是说那工钱很高，还要 subsidies 还要给政府津贴No way, man. Okay, look at this Just a quick one BTO resale and new EC Hey, this one will affect you in 10 years time, 15 years time if you are deciding to stay in Singapore The housing loan is very expensive. So the higher you study, the more income you have, you don't need to worry so much. And if you are staying 慧茹，如果你跟你先生结婚了，then 你先生说，宝贝我们要住在靠近我父母家，还有 subsidy 呢，40,000呢，4万块对吗？40,000是4万对吗？雅燕，4万块不是40千我每次讲40千，40,000呢，很多嘞。then 不懂还有什么 kilometer， 还有 subsidy 到来80,000呢，哇，不错So you stay near with parents. They came out before in an exam like that. You see CPF grant, you see? Wow, waiting time 3 to 4 years as little as 1 month. Resale 当然1 month 因为已经 build 好了嘛。给 EC 就比较短。 可以说这个因为这个屋子啊是已经 heavily subsidized 的，所以比较紧。这是 mass 的，这个是OK those people who prefer to don't feel like waiting. Okay 啊 Do I have any more? Private condominium resales there to central lands. Okay, this one you don't need to know. Okay, same thing. Just a quick look. You don't need to memorize. For goodness sake, please. These are all the details. You don't need to memorize, please. Please don't need. Don't need. Just to give you ideas. Non-eligible for PR. So in case they come out similar like the graphics, the one, the Kobu one, the ambulance one, something like that. What the hell is he talking about? So sometimes they might use a picture to depict all these things in one shot. So take note of this government grant, single, or all this the money. Just remember roughly the figure. That means they got grants. You 津贴. You might also so in case you see a source that is saying anti-government. Wow, government says the house so expensive. How can we afford to buy a house? My salary is so low. Not true. So you know now. You got general knowledge already. Not true leh. I remember Uncle Raymond showed me that this one got this different type of grants to help different kind of group of people, a single, a divorce, a young couple, a old couples. Also, everyone got enough money to cover. So don't bluff me. So we're going to talk about this. The aging population is one of them. So we're going to do this. So we miss out. So we were going to talk about this in 20 June. Okay. So we finished all the BTO grants with you. Globalization then and now. The 20th century, which is the 1900 to 1999. And now the 2000 to now 2024. It's just a good 24 years, not very long. So you guys are even younger than my millennial children, my students. My last batch of students in Kuochuan, and now they are now 24 years old. 2000 is actually the year of dragon, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Right. So can I have Ian, can you read this tangible flow of goods and read this like that? When you finish one, I explain one. Okay, go.
Tangible flow of physical goods. Intangible flows of data and information.
Okay, what you say, write down, please. This is important. Please, write down. In the 20th century, we are talking about physical movement. 懂吗 ？physical movement 就是说人家买卖 got middleman。21st century 慧茹就是 online 了嘛，对不对 ？Lazada、Shopee、Alibaba，get it。2000是真的记得那个 globalization about transport 吗？记得吗，慧茹 ？Air, land and sea 以前是人家我去深圳。我去深圳要买东西，他拿那个货来新加坡，现在不用了，我不要你做我的 middleman 了，对吗？如果是议员还是天祥是 middleman，他 in 1995，他去深圳买东西给我，他是 middleman，他赚了一笔。可是现在我不用天祥跟议员了，我直接去深圳找慧茹、找 Michael、找雅叶跟 Zachary，OK？明白啊 ？So what is this called? Paradigm shift. You know what is paradigm shift, Michael? Don't cry. It's just shifting only. You don't need to cry lah. Paradigm shift. You know what's the meaning of paradigm shift? Don't know. Okay, I asked Professor Chen to explain. Professor Chen, what is paradigm shift? You better don't feel what the paradigm shift is to shift yourself lah. Wow, good, brother. You shift yourself. Shift my ass. Shit, I forgot already. Uncle Raymond died. Paradigm shift.
It has something to do with globalization.
Not necessary. Usually paradigm shift, Michael, and the rest of you is more to the technology. Okay? Talk the technology. Okay? The shifting from the old school of thoughts to a new school of thoughts. Michael got it? 以前我们用 typewriter， 然后我们现在用什么？用 laptop。以前我们用 steam engine， 现在我们用 bullet train Next one. Next one. 陈宇，Ian.
flows mainly between advanced economies, greater participation by emerging economies.
Can we write down? It's called global village. Write down, yeah, global village. It become a village 啊。以前就是说你楚河汉界，East 就是 East West，现在没有了，现在没有 boundary，所以 it's called global village，就是把整个世界、整个地球变成一个小村庄的。OK， 明白吗？慧茹，雅明白啊？OK 啊 ，All right，next one。
Capital and labor-intensive flows, more knowledge-intensive flows.
This one super important. This one, please put them many style. It's called knowledge-based economy. Write down. Knowledge-based economy. If you are going for A level, this topic is super important. You don't believe me, you are so free. Go to Popular. That day I'm very free. My son was looking at the fountain pen. So I go and look at the A levels GP. You know what's GP? Wait, Michael. GP is an A level general paper. So I go and kepo and free. Hey, they talk about knowledge-based economy 咧。你懂是什么吗？慧茹？知识的发达就是那个知识啊，以前就是说人力对吗？对啊，1900就是那个用那个所谓的那个奴隶啊 ，slavery 啊。现在 knowledge base 是什么 ？AI、robots。Next one。
Transportation infrastructure is critical for flows. Digital infrastructure becomes equally important.
Write down from a manual technology to a cyber technology. Very good example 啊，以前是用那个什么那个风筝啊，汇入风筝对吗？现在是用 drones 啊 ，drones 啊，那个 drones 可以飞来飞去的，你懂 drones 啊？那个人家风筝，诶，华语叫什么啊？Can someone help me 啊？drones drones. How you say in Chinese？ 飞行风扇啊，飞行机啊，飞行风扇。What the hell am I talking about, man？
无人机，
无人机啊。OK， 幸亏我不是讲无人风筝呢。OK， 无人机 OK drones 啊。And you know recently Iran send the drones to attack Israel. Next one. Hello, brother.
Multinational companies drive flows. Growing role of small enterprises and individuals.
你不觉得现在每个很大的那些大集团的 multinational company in the past， 哇，很厉害哦 ，very good, very proud. But now it seems like all the small companies are taking over. 那些小企业家，I don't really agree but still multinational company and SME play a part. Can we put this as this the 20th century is a big players. The 21st century is hybrid mixture. Next one.
Flows mainly of monetized transactions. More exchanges of free content and services.
Last time was manual 汇入，就是寄钱对吗？好像我们寄钱，现在是 online banking， 不对 ，e-commerce。You know what's e-commerce 汇入，Michael, you know what's e-commerce Lazada 啦。We done with this Next one.
The ideas diffuse slowly across borders. Instant global access to information.
Okay, this one is talking about can you put that mass media? You know what's mass media? Can you put that mass media 汇入 is 以前是用那个电话收音机 radio 跟 TV 可是这个呢是 social media。social media 就是 internet 啦，有 TikTok 啦，就是那个 Instagram, Facebook, okay, social media. So we are calling it shit. There's one word something I forgot. So 这个是mass media， 这个是 social media. We call it oh my god. World Wide Web. 对不起 ，World Wide Web. Okay. Next one. Last one, my dear.
Innovation flows from advanced to emerging economies. Innovation flows in both directions.
In all directions, not both. Okay, so now even those underdeveloped 最没有发达的国家 they still are able to use the latest technology. Why? Thanks to no borders, 没有边界了。Because of World Wide Web, everyone can access. As long as you got satellite, can use it. Wow, I managed to explain this whole entire one thanks to you, Ian. Well, look at this one. My advice, if you don't mind, you can screenshot Ian to take a picture for the Michael. If you are continuing to join us, there's one things that I'd like to share with you. All of them are in the group chat. Okay, so we will share the information in the group chat. But if you are so antisocial, it's okay lah. I can send you some separately. Nothing wrong, ma. No, Uncle Raymond, my handphone is only for my girlfriend. No otherbody come in. Fair enough, fair enough. So if you want, this one, Michael, this is my handphone. Later you can WhatsApp me your handphone number. Then I'll put you in the group chat, okay? 985157118. So Ian, you can take a picture of this. Let me this is very important. As being a police officer, I also get to know all these things. Recently, like today, I didn't know there are still quite a lot of people did not put the scam shield. You know what scam shield, right? If you do not have, why the hell I shut down? If you do not have, please do the scam shield. Where the hell I come to the scam shield? If you do not have, if you are Android, you go to Google Play. For iPhone, it's use what? Apple Play. iPhone is what Play? Anyhow Play.
I think App Store. I don't know.
I don't know because I'm a very anti-Apple person. I prefer durian. And sorry, I don't like American products now. My son always say Tesla. You know, I say, what the F? So big deal, Tesla. I like BYD. Because build your dream. Okay? So let's quick one before I end. I want you to take this picture and send to the group chat. Do you do that? Yeah.
Oh, wait.
This is important, because in case you are doing your social study for this globalization, cybersecurity, I want to tell super important, seriously super important. And need to talk this more. I want you all to get digest on it for next lesson. Reason what I want to say, I should forgot. It is very super important because you also can come out in your essay question in your O level or even your A level, talking about how globalization can protect against cybersecurity and cyber scamming or against crime. As you know, recently during the duty today I did this morning, there are still quite a fair bit of auntie uncle do not have this scam shield, and they are very vulnerable to be attacked by criminals. And recently there was this old auntie I was told by my ma'am, my police officer ma'am, she told me that got this 75 years old lady, she got this 老外朋友 overseas friends who asked her to open up many server bank account and using the bank account to transfer money illegally. And guess what? She got caught and she said that, oh, sorry, I didn't know. And they purposely lost his ATM cards so that her counterpart can use it for doing crime. And crime can be a quick one. Can be this, like tax evasions, law evasions, and also criminals activities like phishing attacks, all these things. So be careful. Okay, so we're going to talk more next lessons. Pay attention to a few key things like for this one here. Good culture. Why people are doing that? Because of this globalization, people are getting more affluent. So 每个人要爱慕虚荣. How is saying in English? Materialistic one. 记得吗？慧茹，爱慕虚荣就是 materialistic one，就是他们要追求物质上的享受，所以他们就用尽了不择手段、卑鄙的手段来做这个。OK， 然后他们就会别出心裁，就 come out a lot of 鬼点子来破坏这个社会的整个 economy。You see, I make a story already. Wait, you see my God, you see. So sometimes you don't look at this. Oh my goodness, so many things. How the hell I memorize, man? 笑make a story lah. 天香明白吗？天香 make a story, Zach. Because I can't see you. Sometimes I forgot about you are there. So I only see the face. Sorry, Zach. It's my fault. Zach, are you there?
Yes.
Thank you. So that you can do. I mean, you have been with me for long enough. So 慧茹雅叶明白吗？ So我知道 ，sorry 你很 honest I don't like to write, I prefer to type. So 你可以用这个讲，然后慢慢写下来，就习惯就成自然了。OK。So take note I'm going to share this in next lesson. So there's the only homework is the pictures there, but next week I'm going to prepare other homeworks. Please complete your school homework. If tomorrow go to school, you don't hand your homework, you know what happened.